The Fortnite island is in serious trouble, with all members of the Seven having disappeared and not knowing if they are dead or alive. Is the Fortnite island now doomed? I spent hours completing the brand new seasonal quest line to understand more and get ourselves answers. But first of all, we got to start at the end of the last season. As Chapter 3, Season 3 was coming to an end, different members of the Seven slowly started to disappear. It started initially with a Foundation, whose helmet was found on the island, an item that he would never normally leave behind. But that wasn't all. Soon the Visitor's helmet was found, the Sisters' back blings were found on the island, and the Origin and Scientist disappeared as well. Thankfully, a few of the members' locations were found. Both the Origin and Scientist could be found in a lab researching the chrome that had started to spread on the island last season. It turns out that all of the rifts and all of the changing locations from the reality tree and the earthquakes from the 0 point was actually a distress signal. The 0 point and the island itself is in danger, and it was trying to warn us. At the start of the season, we can see the Origin and Scientist undergoing research on the chrome, but it ends up spreading and taking over their body, leaving only the Paradigm left. The Paradigm only just manages to escape through the 0 point, leaving none of the Seven on the island, and the research on the chrome must continue and be undertaken by us. Last season, the Scientist built an AI called Amy. Amy was used to help break down and understand the reality tree on the island before the chrome had even appeared. With the Scientist now gone, we are left with just Amy, who is desperate to try and save the Scientist, and we're desperate to try and save the island, which puts together an unlikely team of Amy, the AI, Jones, and ourselves. If you're up for helping Jones and Amy help save the island, then hit the like button on this video. All of us are going to have to come together if we want to save the island. Although the focus in the Fortnite storyline has shifted very quickly from the reality tree to the chrome, the reality tree is still vitally important. Yes, there are no leaves left on the tree, and it may appear dead, but the reality tree is well and truly alive and still spreading around the island. With the Herald now on the island and visible for the first time within their Chrome Palace, we can now see that the Sphere and the Herald that was shown for the first time in the previous season trailer is still on the island, and the Herald is still looking at that Chrome, which is still focused on the reality tree. Following the story from the quest line in this new season, we end up going ahead and collecting parts to try and gain a signal to talk to the Paradigm herself. This season confirms that the Paradigm is also Brie Larson, but Fortnite isn't the only game doing some incredible collaborations right now. AFK Arena has just been joined by some fan favorite characters from The Witcher 3. But who are those characters and how can you get them? Well, first of all, let me tell you more about AFK Arena. It's a classic idle RPG based in a fancy world filled with monsters and magic. And the great thing is you don't have to spend a lot of time grinding. You can auto-collect resources whilst you're away and check in on the game from time to time to see your team get stronger and stronger. And now you can add both Geralt and Yennefer from The Witcher 3 to your team. And they're available for free for the next 3 days, bringing their own abilities and story for you to explore. You can bring Geralt and Yennefer into AFK Arena's PvE stories, dungeons, raid bosses, and more. So don't miss out on this amazing collaboration. You can download AFK Arena right now for free using the link in the description or pinned in the comments. They've also hooked us up with the promo code The Witcher 3, which when used will give you 1,000 diamonds in-game and more free items. So don't miss out. You've got 3 days to get these amazing characters in-game, and a big thank you to AFK Arena for sponsoring this video. Continuing on with the new season quest lines, the Paradigm has currently entered reality 659, confirmed within the trailer for this season, but we don't know where that reality is. The 0 point is connected to every reality in every multiverse, so she could be anywhere. The good news is, however, we managed to establish a connection to the Paradigm, and she has a message for us.
You're there. You can hear me. I have to keep these transmissions short, but I'll send everything I know. Stay safe. And listen, there will be no second chances here. The nothing is...
As you can see, the Paradigm is worried. The Fortnite island really is in danger, and with none of the Seven around to help us right now, things aren't looking good. And the main thing that's scaring me is the mention of specifically the nothing. Both the T and the N capitalized. And if we listen to the next line from the Jones, he knows this means trouble.
Did she say nothing? Or the nothing, capital T, capital N?
Oh,
Don't pretend you don't know.
That's right, he knows what the nothing means. Amy also knows that this means trouble. And we need to understand the importance of the nothing. It is vital to understanding the future of the island and the whole of Fortnite. Continuing the quest, we move our focus away from the reality tree, which originally connected us to the paradigm, and move focus to the chrome. We have to collect chrome samples from around the island and place these chrome samples into research facilities dotted around the map. The initial research is inconclusive as to what the chrome is or where it's come from, but thanks to some of the new trailers this season, we know that the chrome will be spreading across the island, getting as far as Greasy Grove, and no doubt if the Herald has a focus on the reality tree, the ultimate goal and the ultimate reach of the chrome is to get to the reality tree itself. Comparisons can be drawn between the Herald and the Cube Queen as both of them try to infect and take over the Fortnite island. The last time that we saw the Cube Queen, we had a huge event, the island flipped over, and we went into a new chapter. That just gives you an idea of how serious the things are going down on the island. The Herald means business. Following the quest line again, it turns out that at the end of the last season, the Origin started to make plans as soon as the chrome was found. He specifically wanted to make battle plans, and those are the plans that we have to find around the island and execute ourselves. And these battle plans aren't easy, as the battle plans want us to go straight to the Herald and try and take it down. Now, before we get carried away and take on the Herald directly, let's take a closer look at the Herald in-game. In the Battle Pass, we know that the skin will be coming soon, the secret skin for this season. But if we take a closer look at the cosmetics linked to the Herald, things start to get interesting. Looking at the pickaxe, we can see that the actual description says the final cut awaits. Quite serious. If we look at the back bling, we can see the description says, the last light you'll see. I really don't think this Herald is very nice. And the description for the actual Herald is even scarier. Don't forget, if you're picking up the Battle Pass or anything in the item shop this season, you can pop in code ALIA, support a creator. It massively helps me. Thank you to everyone on screen that's doing it. You guys are incredible. If we now take a look at the Herald and view the reward, look at the description. The nothing is coming. We know the nothing is serious. We know it's bad, and it's being referenced all over the island at the moment, but we just don't know exactly what it is. The nothing sounds like the end of Fortnite. But why would the Herald want to do that? And why is the Herald so focused on the reality tree and not the 0 point? Every bad person in the past has always wanted the power specifically of the 0 point. Even the Cube Queen's description, terror from beyond reality. I'm starting to think that her darker, more scary alternate style has something to do with this season. And let's not forget, I've been mentioning this since the beginning of the chapter, there is still a glowing light on one of the mountains just off the edge of the Fortnite island that I believe could be the Cube Queen still alive despite the ending of the last Fortnite chapter, waiting for revenge and waiting to come back. If the Cube Queen and the Herald came together, I don't even want to think what would happen. Now back to the quest line, we got to take down the Herald. A big task to do within only the first week of this new Fortnite season, but we got it done. Thankfully, we're unscathed. Jones is impressed and Amy just wants to take more enemies down, but it leaves us with one final message from the paradigm for this week. Let's have a listen.
I have to shut down communication. I'm sorry. The 0 point is... I wish I could explain. Just hold on tight, okay? And stick together.
Paradigm knows that with everything going on in the island, if the 0 point is in a bad state, the thing that literally holds all of these realities together and powers the Fortnite island itself, we need the 0 point to be stable for the Fortnite island to be okay. And if the Paradigm's worried about the 0 point, all of the 7 members are gone, and the Herald is trying to take over the island with Chrome, something seriously big is going to happen if we want to save this island. And thankfully, I'll be continuing to cover all of these challenges every week right here on the channel, so make sure you subscribe to see the next week's challenges as we dive deeper into the storyline and find out what's happening. And don't forget to download AFK Arena using the link in the description or pinned in the comments to get Geralt and Yennefer for the next 3 days. And that's not all. We think we know what Amy, the AI, will actually look like as a skin in Fortnite, and it's a skin that hasn't been in the in-game files for over 1,200 days. Go and watch that video now to see more secrets and leaks coming to Fortnite this season. Quickly click it. I'll see you over there.